Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Welcome to Samson's World. Holy cow, it is almost New Year's Eve tomorrow night. Today, December 30th. Come on into the feed. This is Samson's World, where court comedy culture and your universe collide. There's nothing more, nothing less to it. Sitting up here, Studio 8 doing it. I've got some very exciting news. I'm talking a little bit NPR right now. But I have some exciting news. Freeway Rick Ross will be here up in the studio. I got to get it ready. Looking good for him. He's going to be over here in this chair right here getting interviewed by me. I got to get my research together. I got to get everything going, but I'm very excited about this. So if you have questions that you would like for me to ask Mr. Ross, you just let me know. Now, if you're not aware of who Freeway Rick Ross is, let me tell you. Siri, who is Freeway Ricky Ross? Siri, who is Freeway Rick Ross? Yep, here we go. Freeway Rick Ross. Rick Donnell. Freeway Ricky Ross is an American author and former drug lord, best known for the drug empire he established in Los Angeles, California in the early to mid 1980s. He was sentenced to life in prison, though the sentence was shortened on appeal, and Ross was released in 2009. That's insane. How did he get out? Fascinating. 65 years old, net worth $1 million. That's what they're saying. Terrell, place of birth, Terrell. I don't know where that is. Ricky Donnell Ross. Interesting. He's now a filmmaker. But it's, guys, welcome out. Welcome to Samson's World. We're broadcasting live to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We are all across the globe. Shit is cray. Did you guys hear Melania is putting a movie out? Have you seen the trailer? Do you want to see the trailer? Good, because I have it for you. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. That is right. It is your world. I'm just spinning it, guys. Secret Service Sam here, keeping it real. Keeping it real on these strizzies. Yeah, this Melania, this is ridiculous. Okay, we don't want a ballroom. We don't need the First Lady making a feature film. That's insane. I mean, has it ever happened? I don't even know. But the amount of fraud and waste is astounding right now. We're going to get into that too. Nick Shirley, a guy on TikTok, an independent reporter, has exposed some potential scams in Minnesota of healthcare clinics and kids, care clinics. So, like preschools and stuff like that, kiddie care. These places are getting like $2.66 million. He exposes it. So, but some people are claiming that his reporting was not quite fair to the business. So we'll check out that. But look at Melania's trailer for her new movie. I think it's called like Melania. I don't know. See what
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
You can come in. Come on in. My proudest legacy will be that of peacemaker.
Peacemaker in the fire. Beautiful. Together with like-minded leaders, we have a voice. Is it safe?
It is safe.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is. Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Are you kidding me? Did you watch it? No, I will watch it on the news. I am busy, Donald. That is insane, you guys. Has this ever happened? I don't know. I don't remember a first.
One of the artist legacy will be that of.
I mean, even from the beginning, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. That is so creepy. It's like the beginning, like the music. If you put horror music to it, like dun 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 dun. You know, if you were just like,
here we go again.
dun 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 da dun 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 da dun dun da. Here we go again. I mean, this is super creepy. I don't know if creepy is the right word. It's just a waste of money. I mean, what the? I mean, they're going to put this thing in the theater?
On the news.
She better win the Oscar. If she doesn't win the Oscar, it's rigged. It's the worst. It's the worst. The Oscars, the Academy Awards, they're all bums. They're all shit bums, if you ask me. Melania better win Academy Award for the Best Actress. Sir, it's a documentary. It doesn't matter. She better beat Kate Winslet. That's all I got to say. At least beat Kate. Just beat Kate. Okay. Please just beat Kate if you can. Melania arrives in theaters soon, guys. Make sure to check it out. Not. What do you guys think? Will you go to see that movie, Melania? I don't know. It's cray. Now, we do not know what is going on with... If you guys are not familiar, Nick Shirley is a TikToker, social media, journalist, if you will, independent. And, hey, I'll give a shout out to independent journalism because I always do every day. And this guy is getting the job done. Some people are, whatever. We have to be careful here in Minnesota when they are saying Somalians are creating fraud against the healthcare system, making all this money. We can't say all Somalians are doing this. Like I made a point earlier, you watch The Sopranos, you've seen the old mafioso. We don't think all Italians are in the mob, correct? We don't, or at least you shouldn't. You know what I mean? We can't agree with all stereotypes or whatnot. And so I think this is dangerous. What we're doing here to our Somalian Americans. And I salute our Somalian Americans because I get it, man. Like, look, there's white people who scam the system and you don't just damn all white people. But here's a little background on who Nick Shirley is and what he was doing. That he was on Fox and they love this shit. Hang on.
Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center. We've arrived to ABC Learning Center. All the windows are blacked out. I would like to check a child in the daycare. Why? Can I speak to a manager?
Why?
I would like to see if I could bring little Joey, my son little Joey here. Is there paperwork or can I check out the daycare?
You got $2.66 million this year in funding.
Wow. So you hear this. I mean, it is pretty funny. $2.66 million in funding. And it seems to be believable what these guys are going around and doing. He's got old man Piper who's got the printout on the Minnesota website. You can go look at it.
And 2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going.
It doesn't help when they're acting sus like this. I'm just saying. It doesn't, this, but again, this is not, these are, I don't know. I mean, and here's something I had a thought today. Why would we be so upset with these people if they are scamming the system, whatnot? Okay, sure, it's wrong. Taxpayer money, it's wrong. But why aren't we mad at like the president? Why aren't we mad at the politicians on both sides for scamming all of our money? For we give 50%, half of what we make to them, and we get no decision in what happens with that money, who gets killed with that money. Think about that. We work our asses off, bust our butts every day to potentially kill somebody we'll never know, somebody we have no problem with. And we have no say in where our money goes. Don't you think if you're going to throw your money into a hole, you should get a say in which hole you throw it in? I'm going to throw it into the peace in the Middle East and no war hole, please. That's where I want my cash to go. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining here today. This is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collide. We are keeping it real as usual. So you're just watching this. This is Nick Shirley, who went around busting up all these places. Look at this.
Wow. You're right. So that was the old good journalism. By the way, Fox Digital reached out to that learning center to try and, get a statement from them. And apparently the number doesn't even work. So we did not get a response there.
Well, and we're talking too, some of these different places where you visited and collectively have received millions and millions in state funds. And I watched the 42 minutes, and good for Nick Shirley. And he also was accompanied, I'm forgetting the gentleman's name who was with him, who's done so much research in this as well. The man you can see right there with the papers.
Claude.
Who's done just as a citizen, a concerned citizen, flagging this, realizing that there's big issues. So it kind of raises a question too. If concerned citizens were flagging this years ago, and then, it just...
I mean, here's the thing too. Fox News, I don't like them laughing about this. I don't like those little giggles, because again, all this does is this takes stupid people who don't understand the nuances of this thing, and it makes them more racist against Somalians, because we have our president talking poorly about Somalians as a country. I just think it's disrespectful. No matter what, no matter where somebody is from, you cannot accuse a whole entire race of that. It's just not right. It's not right. So anyway, here is the daycare now defending themselves. And look, I will admit, Nick Shirley did some good reporting. I mean, the other guy looks legit. He's got the papers with him. He's going around. But my question is, go to Washington, go to these billionaires. Like, yeah, these cats, these people are making, some, I mean, what do you think? Maybe 100,000 an hour, who knows? With all, whatever it is, if it's real, if it's not real, like the PPE loans, people were scamming the PPE loans left and right. But should we go after them first, or should we go after the billionaire elite politicians who are scamming the stock market and, again, making money off of us? I mean, you saw the funds, the 1776 funds that are going to veterans. That was already money that was allotted to the veterans. They took the money and they're giving it back to them. That's all they're doing. It is not tariff money. Look it up. It is not from the tariff. It is a lie. Allegedly, right? But it is insane. Yeah, that whole thing, the 1776, $1,776. Cute. Why not give them 2,000 or more? There are veterans. Okay. No, that is money that was already allocated to them that we're just giving them. Yo, that is crazy. Hey, Sam, we owed you $10, but here's $10. And by the way, we don't owe you that $10 anymore. Crazy. I'm just saying that's what's happening. They think Nick Fuentes can run for president and win. And I'm sitting here sitting and telling you, if that's true, we need to start mobilizing. We need to start mobilizing our voices and getting stronger and stronger, because Nick Fuentes, if you look him up, the first words that come up are that he's a white nationalist. Let me see. Siri, who is Nick Fuentes? Let me see. Let's not even give him the time. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Today is going to be a bit of a short one. I'm going to be shooting something here a little shortly. Very excited here too. I'm going to be shooting Comics Unleashed coming up here in the new year. So looking very much forward to this. What are you guys doing? Melania was always known as a hoe, somebody said in the comments. Clown Carn NYC, thank you. Yeah, I mean, they're all I can't read. Yeah, we do. Hell no. Hey guys, I'm loving you guys on Instagram in these comments. You are killing it. Hilarious. Shout out to you, Clown Car NYC. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, this is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your world collide, your universe. We're broadcasting out of Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. That's cray. Boop, 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 boop. That shit cray. So anyway, Nick Shirley did this reporting. Here is one of the daycare where, because this was funny, they spent learning wrong. Did you see this in this report?
Why did the government in Minnesota?
They spelled learning wrong. Okay, hold on, can you see it? See up there, leering. Do you see they spelled leering? That's pretty freaking funny.
Say Quality Learning Center.
So they spelled leering. So anyway, here is the response from that owner.
Journalism that's been going on the last couple of days has been really dishonest. I don't want to point fingers at anybody, but I do feel like what was done was someone came to our building outside of operating hours. And there's a specific sign on our door that says our days and our hours.
Our days and hours. Now, people online, because the internet will get you. I don't think we should nuke Minnesota, dude. I have a lot of good friends and family there in Lake Minnetonka, Orono, Wayzata. So I don't want to nuke Minnesota. Dude, who wants to nuke America? We're Americans, bro. We don't nuke each other. Thank you, though, Eric, WG1GU, for your contribution, though. But I don't want to nuke Minnesota. There's a lot of good people in Minnesota. Okay, but this is what's hilarious. People online are saying that little white sign on the door was not there during Nick Shirley's video. And let's just go check that out real quick.
All the windows are blacked out. I would like to the learning center. We've arrived to.
Well, and I think they might.
Quality.
They might be wrong, because I do see that white. I do see the white sign there on the door. The white sign is on the door, so people on the internet do lie. Be careful, guys.
And then claim, hey, they're closed,
okay,
and they're still making money. They're using taxpayer money to work, and it's like you don't come outside of operational hours and then say.
Now, here's a weird thing. Their operational hours of this kids learning center is 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, I don't know if this is a daycare or something like that, but people have pointed out those hours seem sus. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Taxpayer money. That was completely false. As you can see, we're open Mondays through Thursdays, 2 to 10 p.m. He was here earlier. I don't see him right now. So it's like, are you trying to record that we're doing fraud, or are you trying to put the somebody name and the fraud in the same sentence? That's what really hurt us the last couple of days. We're open. We've been open. We haven't closed. We've been open for eight and a half years now. We haven't closed once during that period. So I want to touch on that first. The second thing is, which is kind of laughable, is the sign. We messed up the sign. We paid somebody to do our sign. He incorrectly did it. We're having him work on it. We paid him to correct the sign.
Now, somebody pointed out also, you've been open for 8 years and you're just now taking care of this sign, which, look, I could see it. You pay somebody a lot of money, they screw it up, and you're like, nobody gives a crap, you know? And especially if you're talking about people who maybe the English is a second language, it's not as big of a deal to people, but we get the principles behind it. It's principalities involved that you should spell it right. If you're a learning center, you should spell learning correctly. I mean, I think most people agree on that.
He said it'll be done by this week. So by the end of this week, our sign will be fine. The third thing, which is the fraud claim. There's no fraud going on whatsoever. Kids come to us, clients come to us, their parents come to us. They're here daily. They leave on time. They come on time. There's no fraud going on whatsoever. Where those claims came from, I mean, if a group of people does fraud, you don't paint the brush with everyone in that group. You don't.
And he's right. Yeah, listen to this. If somebody, he is telling the truth, it's almost like telling, like, hey, if I'm doing fraud, don't paint me with it. Or if somebody else is doing fraud, don't paint everybody with it.
Hey, there's a group of people that are somebody that are doing fraud. Say, hey, every single somebody must be part of fraud. No, we're business owners. Being a business owner is extremely tough.
Yeah.
Trying to raise kids that are not yours, that are others, is extremely tough as well.
Yeah.
But then for people to come and go like, hey, they're not really working, they're just taking free money. If any of us have children here, raising children is not easy. Trying to help them with schoolwork, trying to build their manners is not easy work. So when somebody comes and does that, it's really disheartening in the community itself. As Minnesota, as Somalis, as people that own this business for 8 years now, we do nothing but to uplift the community, uplift our children, uplift one another, uplift non-Somalis, uplift Somalis, to make a better community for all of us. So when somebody comes in and says, hey, they're not doing it, it's just like if he would have came during operational hours and there's no one here, okay, you've got a point. He came, I think it was 11 a.m. Obviously, there's no cars in the parking lot. If you look around, there's...
Eric, deport ungrateful immigrants. Dude, that's all of us. I mean, so if you're ungrateful, do we get to deport you? We can't do that. We can't start there, man. That's not constitutional. Do not tread on me, bro. The Constitution, no matter your feelings for whoever, however, whomever, this guy, I have no idea. You know, vibes, whatever it is, you got to say, if he's willing to come on camera and talk like this, that's really exposing yourself to a lot. So while some people might say this is still sus, you have to admit, if he's so sus, why is he going to come on camera and totally incriminate himself? But I don't know. Look at Donald Trump. I'm just saying, if we're this mad at this guy, no, Eric, I can't start putting up all your comments, Eric. I mean, you know, this is the problem with everybody. You can't dislike, you're saying deport Muslims. And that's not fair. What do you deport Jewish people? Do we deport Christians? You know, what about Timothy McVeigh? I think he was Christian. Do we deport him because the Oklahoma City bombing? I mean, I would say, yeah. I don't know. Well, we keep him in a prison here. But the point is, you can't discriminate against people's religion in our country. This is America. We don't do that. And if you truly believe in our Constitution, then you also, even if you hate somebody, do you think I like white nationalists? Huh? Do you think I like these racist fucks in our country? But I can't deport them. They're Americans. And we don't do that here. So I don't know. I mean, you're saying Jews rock and Christians rock. That's just, dude, it's just, if you say that, you have to say all religions rock. You know, come on, man. We got to be bigger than that. Especially if you say Christians rock, what do you think Jesus would say? Jesus wouldn't discriminate against any religions ever. So thank you, Coley. Oh, snappy fish. I'll be down in a minute. Thank you. Yes, you have a good day too, Eric. It's all about a good dialogue, my friend. It is all about the good dialogue. Because, you know, look, if we, you know, my old history teacher used to say, you guys are swapping ignorance. I'm from Minneapolis. Somebody said in the comments, let me know, is this happening? Obviously it is. This guy uncovered something, but I think this is going on in every, no, I don't think Jesus would do that, Eric. Lord. Jesus said, do unto others as you want done to yourself. Would you like to be pissed on? Me neither.
Cars now. Yeah, because our employees are here. Our children are here. Our clients are here. But don't come at 10 a.m. They're like, hey, their door's not open. Obviously, our door's not going to be open at 10 a.m. We're not open 10 a.m.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, I'll admit, it looks sus, but we don't know. You know, yes, Jesus does hate the pedos. That's true. So Epstein Island, Eric, what do you think about that? That is all of the elite billionaires. That is the biggest cover-up in the history of cover-ups. They're all going down. Bill Clinton said, release all the files. You know, they are all going down. And I think that's one thing that's beautiful is we all can agree that we hate PDFs. We hate pedos, right? Clinton went there 20 times. Exactly. Yep. And he said, release all the files. I say release all of the files. And that's what's beautiful too. It's not even left or right anymore. We all hate anybody who harms our kids, period. I don't feel more strongly about anything else on this planet yet to protect our children. And so I think that's what's beautiful is we can all agree on that. Epstein, unfortunately, is not going to be old news, Eric. He is, he might be old news, literally, but there's a lot of people associated. Somebody just said Matt Groening, allegedly from the Simpsons creator. People were saying, I saw online, that's some of the reason why the Simpsons have always been able to predict things and stay ahead and all that is because. Love you too, Eric. Really do, man. I appreciate any and all participation here. Like I said, it's us versus them. It's us versus the billionaires. And I'm not a billionaire. If you are, congratulations to you, but it's not. I just saw Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, such a douchebag. He's just sitting there in like St. Bart's, just came from Aspen, dressed up in all his cowboy fashion bullshit. He's a nerd. Nerd. You know what I mean? And they're just like, they're trash, man. I'm like, you're the richest man on the planet, and you're acting like you're in a club getting the bottle service, and she's standing on the couch dancing. It's just tacky. When people are starving and shit, it's tacky. Yeah. It's nothing new. It's where he got his info. Yeah, no, I mean, no, but I'm just saying all of it has to be exposed, guys. Epstein is nothing new. It's just, it's nothing that has been, nothing's come out. That's the part about it. We haven't heard anything about Epstein, and we should all agree that we want to hear about it. You know, I've always wanted to. Ever since I started to hear about that island, I mean, Stephen Hawking's was there, Woody Allen, dude, the sicko. Guys, you know, this is beyond party lines, you know? Sick people like this, it's not Democrat, it's not Republican, it's sicko. So get ready, get your popcorn, and get American. That's where we need to all come back together as Americans. That's why I say patriots. I'm rebranding it. Patriots means don't tread on me. You believe in our Constitution. You believe in freedom of speech. You believe in elections. You believe in, what's so wrong with mail-in ballots? I always do. That way I can circle my ballot and drop it off at the library in the mail ballot box. The worst that happens, I've seen somebody lit one of those on fire one time. Then they tell you and you re-vote. I mean, dude, go ahead. If you're Republican, Independent, Democrat, whatever you are, you should be able to mail it in. People who have disabilities, they should be able to mail it in, not have to leave their house or apartment or wherever they dwell. It's just not fair. You should have the choice. And if you think mail-in ballots are the enemy, that's crazy because everybody gets it. It's not like one side gets to do it and the other doesn't. I don't get it, you know? Yep. When you have money to keep things quiet, and that's what it is. That's what rich people do. They pay to keep things quiet. It's like Charlie Sheen, that famous quote. People said, why do you go to prostitutes, Charlie? That's just, why do you do it? He said, because I pay to not talk to them. I pay for them to leave. I pay to keep it quiet. I love your coverage of the Diddy trial, Southside 1988. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's happening, but it's happening in other cultures too. Yeah, all cultures are shit, man. I mean, we all have shitty people within all of our cultures, so you can't just hate one culture. You should come over here and cover it like you did the Diddy trial. You were good. Southside 98, what are you talking about? What trial? Oh, you're talking about this. That's a good point. Minnesota. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's just, it's cold. You know, one thing about the Diddy trial is hard is leaving my family and paying for hotels and flights to go there. But I do hopefully have some good news. I might be doing some key events in DC coming up. I have a network that is interested in getting me out there. I'm hopefully very excited about that. Voting should be 1 day only, photo ID required. I guess. I mean, but what is, I just don't get who gets the advantage. I mean, my photo ID is like it's mailed to my house. And, you know, I don't know. It seems pretty simple to me. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I know people think differently, but that's truly why I wonder. I personally, I don't like to, I used to go to the voting booths and I don't like sitting in line, or if it's rainy and then you got to do that and do it. I like to be sitting on my couch and do it, fold it up, put it in the mail, seal it, and it's gone. I don't know why people don't trust that. I mean, Trump is president now. What don't you trust about it? Mail-in ballots worked. We had mail-in ballots. He got elected. I just don't understand it. You know, Biden got elected. We had mail-in ballots. What do people care? It's very interesting to me. But hey, yeah, Southside, shout out to you, man, in Minneapolis, man. It's cold AF in there. I know that's right. Let me see what else we got. My son is nice. He brought me up. Look at this. He brought me up some eggs, a little omelet. He's a good kid. I'm about to get out of here soon, though, guys. I got to shoot a little scene. But it's all about keeping it real. As long as you keep it real, you'll be good. That's what people don't do. They do not. They're not authentic, and they don't keep it real. But we have to be more accepting of each other, especially immigrants. We have to know that that's where we all started. You know, my great-great-grandfather was from Russia. So I'm an immigrant. I've just been here for a little bit longer than you, maybe. But it doesn't make me better. It just means I have more advantage than you because I've been here longer. Anyway, guys, any questions before we get out? It's a great little half-hour sesh. I got to get to some other items, but this is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collide.
I'm digressulating.
As always, let me give you guys one of these. I hope you guys have a great day. In case I don't get here tomorrow on New Year's Eve day, I love you guys. I will see you in the new year. Very excited about 2026. I hope you guys are too. I hope everybody be safe in the new year. But hopefully I'll be here tomorrow and talk to you. And then, but I will be interviewing Freeway Rick Ross. I'm going to try and decide if I'm going to do that interview live. So we'll talk about that. But he will be in studio on Thursday. So get ready for that. That's going to be a hot one kicking the new year off. I love you guys. This Secret Service, Sam. This is where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collide on Samson's World. Who's he talking to? I'm talking to you, man. I'm talking to you, the world. Do you have any questions? Bless. Yeah, you too, Silky Sweet. You too. Stay safe. Enjoy your guys' new year. I'm talking to you, Florisic. Have a great night, man, or woman, or whichever you reside. I love you all. I will be here tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys. I'm gonna be making my New Year's sushi. I love to make sushi. Anyway, keep light, love, health, safety in your family, and laughter. Secret Service Sam out. Sam Silver, President of the world.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?